Hey everybody, welcome back. We are trying to knock out the next beginner challenge here. Um, I don't remember what it is. We have to go to the marked location, which kind of looks like it's on the other side of the lake. Yeah, it's all the way up in the river or whatever. We might need to take a boat. Speaking of boats and the vehicles in general in this game, I don't know, they're kind of terrible. The boats are better than the Jeep or whatever it is. The Jeep is terrible. If I have to drive it, it's going to be bad. I think we can handle a boat. Yeah, whatever. You can actually jump in the boat, or you can press the button to get into the boat. You don't have to. You don't actually have to press the button. You can just jump into it, and it puts you in there. See if I remember the controls. I think the one thing that would make driving this game so much easier is if you could actually change the camera to make it third person, which I don't believe you can. I think it's just like different angles of first person and maybe one that completely makes the vehicle disappear, which is it's weird. It's terrible. It doesn't help at all. So this is 0.7 miles. This boat does not go nearly fast enough, if we're being honest. This is actually the biggest complaint I have about this game, is when you're just starting out, you have to go to all these different locations. It's a lot. Like, it's even hard to run in this game. So it takes forever. Like all this time, we've only made it 0.2 miles. So I don't even remember. If I'm not mistaken, the mouth of this is kind of weird. I don't even know if I'm heading in the right direction for it. If not, we'll just park it and get off and walk. I can't remember. I think there might be a bridge that you have to go on, and I don't know if you have to fish off the bridge or not. But there is a bridge there. I can see the bridge. And I think it wants us to go on the bridge, I think. I just remember the challenge is like you have to catch a fish in the creek area or the river. I don't remember what it's considered. It's probably a river. And we're heading straight into the lily pad, so I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong spot. I think it's further to the left here. Whatever, we'll run to it. We can get on the bridge from this side anyway, so. You have to make sure that you kind of force the boat up as far as you can get it, because if you jump off and it's like waist deep water, it boots you out, makes you respawn. Alright, this one wasn't too hard to get to, but some of them are such a pain. You have to go so far to get to them. And in those instances, I might actually just cut to it. Because I know it's not going to be too interesting watching me just run there. I may just take the time at some point. Small fish, small hooks. Is that not what I've been doing? I might just take the time at some point and just go to all the fast travel points so we can skip a lot of this, which it would actually help just to get to like knock out all the fast travel and being able to teleport around, which I think is a little bit more free than the hunter. I think with the hunter you have to like go to outpost or whatever. It's been a while since I played it. Yeah, I guess we're fishing off the bridge. I try to get close enough so I don't break my line. while I hit the wrong buttons constantly. Which you would think I would know at this point. But, I think we're going to use the Maiden. And we'll try this. Again, I don't know where they want me to fish. Like, this game is weird in that regard because it wants you to fish in a very specific spot, but it doesn't tell you the specific spot. It just tells you the bridge, which, in this case, I don't know if it wants me to fish on the side of the bridge or if it wants me to fish on the other side of the bridge, and I won't really know until I catch a fish. And I'm starting to think I'm not going to catch a fish. So I've been kind of thinking, I might start doing Hunter. I haven't done the Hunter in a while. I haven't actually played it in probably since last year. I don't know, I might have played it this year. But it's been quite a while, and I might actually bust that out and play it again because even if I don't play it, I go and buy all the DLC. So I'm actually up to date on the DLC. But I just checked the other day, and I seem to be completely up to date. So I might start doing some videos of that and videos of this. And I've been thinking about doing other games. I just don't know that I want to do them on this channel because this channel's it's been fishing, and I don't know. I might just make this a gaming channel in general. I'm gonna use a Maiden now and see if I can catch anything on the side. I probably should have checked to see how close I was to the edge. Yeah. See, like, the game doesn't tell you where you need to fish. Even though it has a very specific location of where it wants you to fish. And I've noticed that it's way more specific than what the Hunter is. Fish out of water. Another achievement, which I'm gonna see if I can get all the achievements for this, but I don't know. It's not a bad game. It's just kind of difficult to play for long periods or long stretches, and I don't know if some of these challenges are difficult or whatever. So, or some of the achievement challenges. So we'll see. If they're not too bad, I'll get all of them. So let's try eggs. I keep getting eggs and I don't use them, so let's see how that goes. But yeah, another thing, I think a lot more people are interested in the Hunter, so I think that it might make sense for me to at least branch into that on this channel, and maybe some of the other fishing games as well. Maybe just kind of make this outdoor focused in general, and then put other games on my other channel. I'm not 100% sure yet. Because I would kind of like to get into, like, the new Spider-Man game. I might play that. I just ordered that, so hopefully I'll have that this week. And I think I'd just like to get into something that's a little bit more interesting in general. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this up. I just realized how close, or how far I am from the edge. Oh, there we go. Just, I think it's bigger. Yeah, that's bigger than the last one, so that's not bad. This is the fish that I see everybody misidentify on fishing forums. They always catch it and they have no idea what it is. Like, oh, this is a largemouth or whatever. It's like they don't look the same, so Catch 5 fish. Hopefully that's not bad. They seem to like that, like catch 5 fish has it been like every challenge so far? I'll do some of these any challenges. Alright, we'll try this again. See if the bridge gets in my way. Yeah, so you used to have to do this. Like right now, they added it recently. One of the more recent changes, at least, they give you the option to reel in a certain, like a different way or a specific way. Before, if you wanted to twitch it or jig it, you had to actually move the rod, and it was so annoying. I hated it. I think it was probably the most annoying control in any game that I've played so far. So I'm glad they changed it because I don't know. I would rather this be more arcadey than sim. I think it's already leaning more towards sim than I would like, but this is taking on. There we go. I'm a little worried about this bridge. It's actually something I learned in this game. Like, you never seem to know if you're in a good spot. And here we go again. Can I get it? Let me just wiggle a little bit. Just, oh, there. There. There we go. And that's a largemouth. Slightly bigger than the last one I caught. So we're getting off this bridge because, seriously, screw it. Now watch it happen to me down here. See, like, the problem is you can't get in the water. If you get in the water, I might be too far back. That was stupid. But if you get in the water, it, like, respawns you or whatever. Boots you. So you can't go too deep. You also can't go too far back because if you do, it won't let you reel the fish in. And I'm pretty sure I'm too far back. We'll see. This is actually a bigger fish than I've been dealing with so far, so... Yeah, if I do a hunter playthrough, I don't think that I'm going to start over. I don't think it's really going to benefit much from that, because it's not really that... Again, it's not that interesting, I don't think. At least not so much that I need to start over. There are basic missions. I think I almost have the first reserve done, or I do have the first reserve done, and then I think I do have it done. I haven't actually finished the other ones, so we might work through some missions there, try to get some decent trophies. Which that is another thing that I'm not really a fan of the Angler when it comes to, is it doesn't let you like have trophies. There's no trophy in my... I think it would have been better if it would have been essentially the hunter and then they just added all this fishing stuff in. I think that would have been great. You know, then they could have used the new maps and just add animals on it, and I mean, it would have been fine. I don't really see why they couldn't, but they said before that they didn't want to use, or they didn't want the Angler to be DLC or something, which I don't know. I can understand if it was a bigger game, but it's not really. It's just fishing and a lot of dead space, so I really think it could have benefited from being combined with the hunter. I mean, personally, I would have rather just had Call of the Wild be a general outdoors game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this done. See if we can maybe get it. Can I possibly get it close enough to grab? See, I really wish they would have let you just drag the fish on the shore. Like, I mean, you can do it in real life. There's just nothing stopping you. I don't really know why they didn't feel it was an important addition here. If I lose this fish at like 15 feet, I'm gonna be so mad. Can I get it? I think you have to get it within 8 feet. I think just inside 8 feet would let me grab it. Please tell me I'm not 8 feet away. Just a little bit closer. Can I like pull up on it? There we go. Okay. I do need to move closer though. That was a pretty decent largemouth. It's pretty decent. I got a frog. And a crankbait. And a spinner. And it says another frog. Did I get 2 frogs? I don't know. I used a frog to catch the legendary. I think it's like maybe like a size 4/0. I don't know, we're a long ways from that. On the PC I actually have a much heavier rod, which it still isn't quite heavy enough to deal with legendaries, but it works. I kind of feel like maybe they might have made it a little bit more difficult to catch legendaries. I mean, that being said, I don't know how I got that rod. I don't think I bought it. I think it might have been like DLC or like a pre-order bonus or early access bonus or whatever it was. I'm not entirely sure. I know it's like some special rod that I definitely do not have here, so it's probably going to take a while to get something I can catch bigger fish with, and I believe I need something bigger in order to go to the Norway Reserve or whatever it is. I think it's Norway. I'm pretty sure the fish there are mostly a lot bigger than here. I do not think I have anything that can handle them yet, so I did actually buy it. I just kind of treat this like I do the Hunter, where I just buy all the DLC and then have access to it later. Which I guess there is one good thing about this that I like, a lot more than the Hunter, that is I can actually fish a lot in one spot without causing fishing pressure or whatever. There's hunting pressure in the Hunter that if you kill more than a few at a time, it will actually completely screw that spot up. So then you have to kill stuff elsewhere and clear it out. But you know, at least in this game, you don't have to deal with that. You can fish on top of somebody else without having any issues. That is one reason I kind of like the multiplayer in the Hunter, because you can just go completely wreck somebody else's map, and when you leave, it doesn't follow you, and it doesn't like permanently screw their map up, so. Okay, what's going on here? This is another reason I'd like to play other games on this channel or on a different channel, because Like if you're just chilling and watching Netflix or, you know, whatever, this isn't bad. 'Cause you can just like listen for the cue and hit the button. But in terms of just like sitting here and doing it, sometimes it gets to be a bit much. Which I understand why they do it this way. Fishing, you're not going to catch something every time you cast out, but it's definitely a bit much. We still have to catch 3. I'm hoping we can at least catch these before the end of this video. I don't know that there's going to be another challenge after this that I'm going to deal with in this video. Because some of these take a while. There we go. Yeah, on my other channel, I'm thinking about playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, potentially, and then moving into Spider-Man 2. I don't really know. It might make more sense to just play Spider-Man 2. That is a sturgeon. To be honest, I did not know sturgeons got that small, but I've never caught a sturgeon, so. Okay, 2 more. But yeah, I may just play Spider-Man 2 and start on the other channel. I have, PS5 that doesn't really get a lot of love. So I think it'd be good, something good to at least give me a reason to play the PS5 more often. I have a lot of games on it I haven't really beat, and I kind of feel like I probably should play it a little bit more. But yeah, I might start uploading more general games on that channel and just kind of like play over there. Of course, I'd still like to keep at least 1 video a week on this channel. Now that is, I mean, I don't know. A part of me thinks that it would probably be fine to just play any game on this channel and just use this as like a main channel at this point. Just because I have actually tried to put work into this one when I haven't really touched the other one in a while. So, it could make more sense to just try to grow this channel and not spread my resources thin. As long as I'm still playing these games, I don't think it's unfair to people who have watched for that reason, or who have subscribed for that reason, so. Obviously my channel isn't monetized at this point, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference as to what YouTube considers me at this point. Okay, 1 more. Hopefully fast. Maybe. Anytime now. Be great. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel the same about float fishing here as I do in real life. And I hate it. Just in case you missed that at any point, or you've forgotten, I absolutely hate it. What are we doing? There we go. Silver Smelly. That is decent to end on. Okay, go look at the challenge board. So for this, we can just fast travel back. Why is this so slow? There we go. And fast travel. There we go. Oh my god, the movement in this game. Why did you make me come to the challenge board for that reason? Okay, advanced class. Lore retrieval, spin fishing, whatever. Hook size 7. So yeah, I think we will start spin fishing in the next one and start using lures, which is a little bit more interesting, I think. And yeah, if you want to see that, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video, and maybe try to get some hunter content up in the next few days, potentially. Or at least get it recorded. But yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.